Sanibonani, beautiful souls. Yo, it's been a while, and then at the same time, ngicabangile ukuthi, I must rather do these videos instead of waiting to do the lives because I was not even at home. I was back in Joburg at home, and yeah, the electricity there was just doing its own thing, and I couldn't go live when I was supposed to go live. So namhlanje, let me just quickly do the video that I had promised. Yoku explain what are the things that it causes us to, or especially the foods that causes us ukuthi sigcine sifasekile, as I've explained in the previous videos, that we've got to cleanse our systems and purify our systems ngokuthi isichatho. So namhlanje in this quick video I'm just going to do explain ukuthi yini what are the type of foods that makes us to get even into that space where sibana that problem, this matter engabi unprocessed properly by the liver. Guys, the number one foods that we eat, ekukuthi it is causing us this, it is dairy products. Yes, you heard properly. And I know abanye bathi but dairy has got proteins. Guys, there's proteins are right, and there's the proteins that are not good for us. And yes, for the stomach, it takes forever for the liver to process protein as from dairy products. Remember, most of these dairy products, zinama preservatives, they are not pure, they are not in their original state. So as a result, is petted the amafutha, even the protein that is not healthy. Then as a result, again, once we eat these foods, then our system it works over time. Then meaning that the liver, it can get exhausted very easy and very quick. So dairy products are really not good for us. Ngiyazi-ke njengami nje umuntu othanda amasi, somebody who loves ice cream, and yeah, and it's a serious challenge. But that is the first number one foods that ezenza ukuthi sizithole sinalenkinga where our liver is unable to process the food and separate the way it's supposed to separate, and sina this blockage in our element root, which then causes constipation and all that. So that is the dairy product. And this I also learned when I had my second child. He also suffered from eczema, and it was so severe that it was as if he was cut all around where there's joints. And it got worse because as we went, I remember we went to the chemist, and at the chemist they asked what milk are we feeding him. So I told them what milk. I didn't even know at that time there was a difference between soy milk and cow's milk. I didn't even know what about nen, pelagon, and about nen, and all these many imabisi lawo esiwaphingane. I didn't even know what it was cow's milk. I have not yet paid attention to that. So at the chemist they asked ukuthi ngimupha muphi ibisi, and then I told the sister nurse lapha ukuthi no, ngimupha inen, and at that time beginning pelagon, because I had believed ukuthi inen pelagon is more like ibisi lelebele. That is what I was led to believe. Then Then she said to me, I must change him altogether from a cow's milk and put him with soy milk. And that's when I was introduced to isomel. And then immediately after that, at least it got better. But this irritation, it got worse, it septic. So that's when I took him then to, we through the medical aid, we went to a specialist, a dermatologist, because we saw that it was affecting more his skin. That is when the gynecologist asked us who between the two of us has allergies, and he explained the allergies. It is anything like asthma, bronchitis, your diarrhea, if after eating certain foods, and sinuses. So yeah, obviously the time we only knew of, we had paid attention because we knew that my husband had sinuses. That's when he explained to us ukuthi actually anything that you what we call allergies, it is a reaction to the body telling you good whatever the food that you are giving to your body is not good for you. So how you will then know ukuthi yikuphi ukudla okungekho right for you, you will know by ukuthi kuzoba na a foul smell after eating it, meaning ukuthi umsuzo wakho, your fat uzonuka kabi. Then you must know ukuthi the whatever food that you digested, it is actually your body is not liking that food, or it will give you diarrhea ke kusho ukuthi uzothulula. So those foods, then you must know ukuthi the whatever food that you ate, and 3, it also give you a constipation, then you must know ukuthi that food, it is not good for you. So then that is when I learned this thing ukuthi with him we had to check ukuthi what are the type of foods that gives us diarrhea, sazi ukuthi either we get constipated, or either we get bloated, or either we get diarrhea. And in this case it was amasi or ibisi, for an example, which is mina with me, I know with amasi they will give me that bloatedness. And then with him, my husband was ibisi. He's one of those people when he drinks milk, then the stomach start running. So we knew ukuthi that was one. And then he also confirmed ukuthi vele cow's milk is not good for us because it's one of the foods that is not really if I were a lot of preservatives, so that it is kept longer in the shelf. So into njengabo cheese, of which mina ke vele I don't like cheese at all. And yeah, I don't like cheese. I mean, even my husband tried taking me to a cheese farm in Cape Town where there were different cheeses, but different cheese that we can taste. And then they were trying to convince me I just don't like cheese, bottom line. And I noticed something like a latte, those coffee. I mean, it comes back because I'm on the cream and all of those things. I don't like those type. My body already rejects it. Either I will throw up and so forth. So that's when we learned. And then far as time goes on again, we also discovered the very same thing about these protein that we get through dairy products. It is not healthy proteins. So as a result, that's what forms most of the cases that solid element eyenza ukuthi kungasikwazi bese siya constipated. And because of the too much wind, you also get it doesn't process properly. Then you also get constipation, or you get diarrhea, which is what I explained on the first video. If you haven't seen it, I will also put it in the description box, where I was explaining what in the first video I was explaining that how the liver processes the different types of nutrients, and then it's the process that it goes through and separating what is needed by the body and sending back through the large intestine what is not needed by the body to be excreted as through our feces outside. So again, yeah, that's all that I wanted to share today, so that we know what are the type of foods. And if you are loving these foods like myself, then that's why I was saying in the previous video, it's important that you do this cleansing, helping your own liver, or which is what we also called out the liver detox. So you are helping your liver to detox this food and can take out these these unwanted foods that are causing damage into your body. So on the next video I will explain the non-physical food that also causes such things, like about constipation, that leads to constipation. So that is it from me to you today. Once again, remember to subscribe. Remember, if you are having any of these issues and you still don't know how to deal with it, don't hesitate to make a call. And yeah, remember to subscribe, press that notification bell, so that at least like now I'm not going to do a live, but when I upload this video you will see it and then be able to connect with me. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sharing. Much love. I will see you on the next video. Much love. Bye bye.